just move over so I'm a bit closer to the mic. Let's take it. Hey everyone, Joe here from the Minecraft Alliance, and welcome back to episode number 8 of the Minecraft Subworld. That was a bit of a weird intro. But welcome back, guys. In the last episode, if you didn't see it, we went ahead and built the living room of this place, and you can kind of see it through that door. Then the episode was conveniently titled Living Room, and basically what we went ahead and did was we built the living room. We brought some nice seats, we have some nice fluffy little wall here. Here's a post of nice hard red clay. Put your feet on. Little desk over here with some books and paper in. Nice little window out to the outside. And some pool cues on this pool table over here. And obviously over here we've got some more stuff. Nice sofa, a TV which is currently being beamed to the screens on the pool table. And overall a nice little black and white roof. So overall it's quite a decent design and I really do quite like this. But yeah, we did that in the last episode, but what are we going to be doing today, I hear you say? Well, if we come outside, you may have noticed, or you may know, that there's an absolutely massive patch of land behind the house. And is it me, or is my camera gone down? Let's try and see if I can fix this. Because I don't know why, I don't know if it's because the brightness has been put down or something. Let me try turning up the brightness on the actual TV. So I don't know if you guys can see that. To me that looks like really dodgy. That's a bit better. It still looks really misty though. There we go. That just makes it look, that's just made it look worse. Looks like really misty. There we go, I think that's the one I need. I don't know why, it just looks really misty on it. When I'm actually looking at it, it looks really misty. Yeah, the screen looks really misty. I'm going to try and fix this. User interface. Okay, gamer tags. Classic crafting. I'll turn that off. So I'm going to have to live with it because it's not going to go anytime soon. So basically, yeah, we've got this gap, not there, but here. And basically, this is the gap that we're going to use to build with. So, see. So we're going to put a nice spruce door. No, we're not. Sorry, I tell a lie. We're going to put a dark oak door there. And oh, why? I don't like that. It's not the door. I can't see. I know that you guys probably can't see any difference when you're looking at the screen now, but I can see an absolutely massive difference. I'm not quite sure what's going on and why the screen looks so misty, but the screen it looks incredibly misty. I'm just going to up the brightness real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and go back to the menu and down the contrast ever so slightly. That's just made it worse. Put the brightness up a bit more. Then the backlight is at 10. Let me change the backlight to like, oh no, that's just making that worse. I think I'm just gonna go with this, but that is weird. I don't quite know why it's so. Oh, I don't like that. I really want to fix this because it just looks really steamy. There we go. And then if we got the brightness a bit, not the contrast. So if we got the brightness a bit. That steaminess appears to have disappeared. Go. How's that looking? Oh, that just looks so. I'm sorry. I know that I'm spending most of this episode trying to fix this, but this it is. Oh my god, it looks horrible. I'll probably have to fix it off camera, but oh, okay. Dynamic. Movie is. Oh, that's how it's changing. Okay. Yeah, that just doesn't look right to me. There's no bedrock around, is there? Because oh, that just looks so misty and horrible. Is it the cable? Let me check the cable, because frankly, I really don't think that's like a problem. Because this is supposed to be a HDMI picture, which is why I'm so like, okay. That definitely isn't a HDMI picture. It just looks, like I say, it just looks really misty. Can you guys see that? I mean, I'm on the screen. If I look at the screen on my end, I can't really see it. But if I look at the actual screen, it is really misty. And I'm not sure what I can do about that, because I think if I turn the contrast down a little bit, there we go, then if I turn the brightness up, we should end up with a pretty good image. I'm going to just need to up the contrast a little bit. If I just leave the contrast like that level there, and put the brightness down a little bit, I know it's just still as misty. I know that obviously I've spent a good couple of minutes now trying to sort this out, but I can't physically play in the games like this because it's not. I don't quite know why it's like this. I'm gonna go ahead and look through all the settings and just see if there's anything I can change. There's normal. I can put it down to cool. Cool 2 looks pretty decent, and if I have the brightness side, no, not so. I lower the contrast. Actually, if I have the contrast on this one, and then so I put the contrast like really high and lower the brightness a little bit. There we go, that's pretty much back to normal. It's still misty, but I can cope with that. That's really weird, I don't quite know why it's done that. Anyway, I don't know if it's because, like I said, I've got the light off, or I don't know. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead, and after wasting all that time, we're going to go ahead and get straight to it. We're going to be building a garden today, like I said in the last episode. And we're going to be building it out of, well, the first thing I'm going to do is going to make the path for the garden, and the path for the garden is going to be made out of leaves, and we're going to have glowstone underneath, so it looks quite nice as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just go boom 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 boom, and we're going to go over by 3. I know, so we need to go over by 2. I did that completely wrong. That should be 2. And then, so yeah. So, I should ask, how has your week been, guys? Because this is obviously going up on a Thursday. Again, apologies for that little bit at the beginning of that. I didn't realise, I probably should have. But I didn't notice, I don't know why, but I didn't notice that until I started to record. So, yeah. Just thought I'd mention that, because I don't want to be seen. It's a bit rude, because that's what I think I seem like. And yet, I knew it was 3 blocks wide. I honestly didn't notice that before I started recording. I don't know if it's because I turned the front room light off or what, but it just doesn't look right. And it's making me feel, not dizzy, but it's making me feel a bit tired. So we'll see how things go. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this episode. I'm sure we will. I'm sure there won't be any problems in terms of finishing the episode. Then we're going to go 3 blocks. Actually, no, we do want the corners on, don't we? Because all of these have corners on. There we go. So then we're going to go ahead and bring the glowstone up this way. Just a little bit. And then, of course, I'm just going to go ahead and destroy all of these. All this grass. Because this is where there's going to be lots and lots of leaves. Yep, there's going to be leaves here. So yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and completely destroy this grass. It doesn't, I'm not like it's very anyway. So yeah, how's your week been, guys? 'Cause my week has actually been pretty good. I've had I just kind of briefly spoke about it. I think it was in last week's video, but I'm going to speak about it a bit more in this video. I went on holiday recently at the time of recording this, and I really enjoyed myself actually. We went to Brighton for a couple of days. I spoke about this in the last episode of this series. But basically, while we were there, it turns out that Dan TDM was on tour in Brighton the day that we left Brighton, and really hammered it down in the coffin. I found out this morning that Stampy and Squishy and Fink Noodles were also there. Stampy, Squishy, and Fink I also really love them, especially Stampy and Squishy. But Fink as well. Fink is a good YouTuber. I love Fink. I like watching him play stuff like Minecraft Story Mode. The games that fit, to be honest, for me, Fink Noodles is more of like a how do I put this? He's more the sort of person where I watch like games like Minecraft Story Mode where the majority of stuff is the same. I just kind of watch him to see what he does, if that makes sense. I'm not saying that I don't like Fink, but his videos aren't kind of like my sort of content. I mean, arguably, yes, you could say they're quite similar to Dan's, but like I say, sometimes I won't. Like I really only tend to watch Dan's Roblox videos. I won't watch. No, sorry, I said that wrong. I really only tend to watch Dan's Minecraft videos. I don't think I've ever watched one. I think I watched it once because I watched it once because I woke up to it. Once because it was on because it was rolling through and I caught my attention. And yeah, really. And I've just realised the camera is like really dodgily out, so I apologise for that. I don't know how long it's been like that, but because I could have sworn I fixed it before this episode started, but oh well. Let's just go ahead now then and bucket up this lava. Only because I don't want it to ruin the water. So it already kind of is if you look. You can see. That's fine because that smooth stone isn't hurting anyone. What I will just go ahead and do though is I will just go ahead and do that. Go into here and do that. Okay, nice bucket of water, perfect. I'm going to give me back my swiftness potion and swap it out for the bucket. Excellent. So the next thing I need to go ahead and do is build those not natural barriers, but like the barriers to the garden. And I'm going to build them with cobblestone walls. So yeah, we're going to go ahead now and just build the barriers with the walls. Then we're just going to go ahead and come to this point here. And then we'll see, then I'll put this here. There we go, and then I'm going to go ahead and build the next part of the garden, which is just simply going to come from here, and it's going to go along here. And there we go, basically. So that's basically me building this wall. Okay, so next up is going to be for me to add in a bit of coarse dirt like over here, because we're going to make a quick farm. Basically, we're going to have a water stream coming here, and it's going to come and go over like that, and it's going to come down like that, basically. So it's going to do that, and it's going to be one block lower than the main terrain is. So if the main terrain is one block at this level, then this little river bit will be one with the block, like I said, the block below it. So we're going to go ahead now then and just fill in what we do basically is we fill in each corner, and that of course will let the water come out. No, those two need to disappear, then we need to get rid of those two, and then there we go. What time is it now? We're 14 minutes and 18 seconds into the episode. By the way, guys, I know that obviously I don't promote this enough, and that's been me being sarcastic. So I'm only going to say it one per time per video, this video, but please do go check out my sponsor in the description, g2a.com. You can get amazing deals and games and all sorts. It is an amazing site, so do go check it out. g2a.com, links in the description, like it always is, basically. Okay, 2 diamond there. The reason why I'm placing a diamond block there, by the way, I know that I'm being quite quiet as well. The reason why I'm placing a diamond block there is so that I know for a fact I need to get that removed. Go, and then of course I'm going to go ahead and dig down at the next level. Yep, and then there we go. Fill all of this in, and then in the middle we're going to go ahead and dig out a little section there, and then of course we're going to go ahead and fill in from the bottom. The good old-fashioned fill in from the bottom technique. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, basically when you're filling in a little pond like this, it's best to fill in from the bottom because it works better, and of course then you get a better result. So this is going to be the little lake outside my house. I do really think this is coming along really well. So yep, we're going to go ahead and just keep going around the outside. And we can destroy that block there. And there we go, basically. Then, like I say, obviously we can then go ahead and put in some wheat. And I've just realised I'm re-recording this episode, so I realised I haven't actually shown you where I'm getting my inspiration from for this build. Because basically I'm getting inspiration from a place. Basically, you may remember, if you remember Fire Wasp Killer, or Fire Wasp Killer 6 as his full game attack is. Basically, he may remember, I think I've shown it off in a stream before. But he basically built a really awesome, he built a house. He started to build a house, basically. And in said house, on the side of said house, he started to build a farm. And, a garden, sorry. And in said garden, there was I'll show you in a moment. I'm just going to plant all these wheat seeds and let them grow naturally while I'm gone. And obviously we'll bone them when we get back. Anyway, so we'll let them grow and we'll fly over to the garden where we're going to be going ahead and looking at it. I believe we're like 18 minutes into the stream now, or the video now. I'm flying over here. By the way, this is going to be a statue of me. Basically, it's going to be a statue of my skin. So, and I'm going to put like the armor on it eventually. And over here, we can go ahead and show you the garden. So basically, you come out here. You're instantly greeted by an array of lovely things. You've got like wheat, you've got melons, you've got pumpkins, you've got a horse called Dinnerbone, you've got flowers, you've got a nice little chair over here, nice little wood to cobblestone design which I've kind of pinched. You've got like all of this, got coarse dirt, and that is of course what I'm trying to do over here. I'm trying to not replicate it obviously, but I'm trying to make it quite similar. Anyway, so this section over here, we're just going to use bone meal and we're just going to go wild basically. So we're going to let the bone meal grow, all of the plants basically, and then we're just going to go ahead and get rid of some of the weeds, but all the tall grass that grows. And then we're just going to go ahead and keep planting all of these, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab myself some beautiful flowers like the tulips and then all of these, and then I'm just going to go ahead and plant them around the place. And there's a white one, there's a white tulip, and there's a pink tulip there, pink tulip, another pink tulip there, a red tulip there, then I think an orange tulip there, then I'll put an allium there, an allium there, an allium there, and an allium up here, then a blue orchid there, a blue orchid there, a blue orchid there, a blue orchid there, and finally a blue orchid right there. Something else I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build some lily pad stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and plant down some lily pads in the pond, basically. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Next up is to go ahead and bone meal. And we are slowly but surely running out of time in this episode. I know this has been a really good and productive episode, and again I'm being sarcastic there. Saying obviously I've been really quiet this episode. I don't know if it's because, like I say, it's quite late at night or whatever. But it's not that late. It's only 11:15, and even the menu looks musty. I don't know about you, but that menu looks very musty to me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a bug with the game or whether it's a bug with either my eyes or. Because looking at it through the camera doesn't appear to be a problem, but looking at it through just full on the screen, there does appear to be a problem. So let me know what you guys can see down in the comment section below. And I've still got a couple more videos to record tonight. I might record them in the morning, I don't know, but I've got to record this one. Oh, I've finished recording this one now pretty much, obviously. And then I've got to record another video where I'm going to be going ahead and what am I going to be doing? I've forgotten. Oh yeah, I'm going to do 2 more videos basically, one of which is going to be the video that you have already, let's just say those 2 videos you would have already seen. It will be the next, Let's Build an Adventure Map episode after last week's one, and it will be the next Achievement Hunter episode, so it'll be Achievement Hunter episode 2, and then also the Let's Build an Adventure Map episode 4. And that sort of stuff. And then tomorrow when I'm on my way out, I'm going to be recording, when I'm out and about, sorry I should say, I'm going to be recording episodes 5 at 6 and maybe 7. 5, 6 and 7, probably 7 and 8 as well, of Train Spotting, my Train Spotting series. So yeah, do feel free to go ahead and look out for that, because that is going to be a interesting series and I'm really looking forward to doing it, basically. Anyway, so I didn't quite want to flown over here and just put the controller down and crossed my arms and started talking to you there. That was a bit weird. But yeah, the one thing we need to do now is build the link, because obviously we've got the not the station, sorry, but we've got this. We just don't have the link, the thing that links the 2 of them together. So we're going to build that now, and basically the way how that's going to work is it's going to be quite simply just a doorway out the side of the living room, and in here you're going to have like a whole lot of welling. You're probably going to have like a couple of armor stands with like some outdoor clothing, and yeah, so let's just go ahead and put the torches up real quick, and that's on the staircase. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to block off this here, because I don't really want that to be shown, in the sense that it's going to look really awkward and really won't make any sense. I'm going to go there with you, and there with you. Okay, so the first step I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to go ahead and use some arm stands to hang up some nice outfits. I'm going to have some outdoor outfits. Then we're going to have 3 outfits there, and they're all going to be black, I think. No, we'll make 2 black, and then we'll make 1 white. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my black dye real quick, and then just dye all of these black. And then of course, I don't know why I had to grab 2 sets of them, because obviously I've forgotten that it doesn't take them from me, because I'm an idiot. Anyway, let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll go ahead and grab ourselves some white clothes, because we're going to make some white clothes here, and then there we go. So that's that, and then finally I'm just going to go ahead and put the doorway in here. That's just going to be that little doorway there, and I'm going to put the mat in. I'm going to put a nice black mat, and that black mat is going to come there, and it's going to just be that little 4 block section there. Then finally I'm going to put some chests over here, and these are going to contain, what should these contain? Some sponge perhaps. That's a bit of a weird thing to have in a chest, is it not? Wheat, sugarcane, some food. So we are going out. It will contain some food. Let me see what other food can I have. Cookies, bread, cookies, apples, so a stack of apples in each. And we'll be one last food. We'll do not pumpkin pie, not raw fish. We'll do melons. I mean, why not? So there we go. Basically, that's all the food. All sorted and arranged. I'm just going to go ahead. There we go, basically. And we can go ahead and go through this door, which should be a dark oak door. So there we go. We've now basically completed the outside arrangements. And that is basically this episode over and done with, guys. So thank you so very much for watching this episode, guys. In the next episode, which will be next Thursday, we will be live as per normal, which what will become a normality, all this being live each week on Thursday. But I explained more about that in my scheduled vlog, which was 2 weeks ago or so now. But then obviously you can come through here. You see one here, you're like, I want to go outside for a bit, so you can come through here. Then you can go ahead and grab all your food if you want food. There's obviously put everything in the exact same place. Oh, right, besides that one, I think I put them both in the exact same place. That was 4 out, and 1 up, over, and then 1 from that side. Yeah, I did. Besides those 1 stack of cookies. And then obviously you can come outside and sneeze because of your hay fever. And then you can go ahead and walk through the garden. You got some nice, like a nice little lake there. And I'm just going to open this section up here, just so I can have a nice open section there. And you can walk out onto there. And of course, then I'm going to open up this little field section here, just so you can go running in the fields. Running in the fields. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this episode here, guys. I'm really pleased with the progress that we have made in achoo! Hay fever. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Subworld, guys. This has been episode number 8. Episode number 9 next week will be live, hopefully. So please do come and check it out. I will be tweeting out on Twitter when, of course, I'll be going live. It will probably be about 8 o'clock in the evening. Which will be, it'll probably be either 8 or 6. It'll probably be 6 back on school when we go back to school, because obviously I don't really want to be up at 8 o'clock streaming for an hour and a half till 9:30 on a Thursday night, because I might have homework doing for Friday and I might need to go over that. So yeah, so it'll probably be a 6 o'clock stream, but it will be, I'll put updates on Twitter so that you guys know when I'm streaming, obviously, but it will probably either be 6, 7 or 8, more likely to be 6 or 8 though. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do